San Antonio.
Downtown Burbank. Oh, wait, that's been taken.
This is Strange Nights. This is Wednesday, the 28th of July, 2020. And we are here now with our friends. I want to introduce them to you. We're going to be on Facebook right now live. And also we are on YouTube. Just go to Pub Sports Radio.
And there's not beer in these bags.
And there's no beer in these bags. Watch your beer. Sorry, I almost knocked it over. Here we go. My name is Yolanda Ipania for Strange Nights. And here is Steve.
Oh, hola. Here you go, Dave. You want a bag?
Do I see Louis? Is Louis on there?
Oh, there I am. Hey, that's me.
Well, say something, man. Talk.
I didn't know it was me. I haven't seen myself. I broke my mirror in the house.
Yeah, it's cold. And then over here in the opposite corner, we have our token white guy.
Token white boy.
Thank
you. I'm only here for the government funding.
Oh, yeah. Nice. I love your phone stand, Eddie. It's perfect.
There you go. No,
excellent phone stand.
Okay,
yeah.
we have a camera right there. That is YouTube. And then this is Facebook.
And this is my tube.
This is my tube. And yes, we do play with dolls. Okay. Just want to let you know.
He does.
I play with dolls.
Oh, yeah.
You like that rocking motion? Look, ooh,
we're on a roller coaster.
We have the most intelligent way of producing our show, sir. Whatever goes up.
That's gonna make our audience dizzy, man.
Yeah. Now, we're gonna give out the guns later, but there's just a couple of them here right now, so I just want you to be aware of them. Oh, God bless it! I keep hurting myself. Oh.
He's very bad with wires.
2 or 3 times.
He's what do you call it? Earphone? He's earphone challenge, man. You really are. I mean, you do it 3 times a show.
I am earphone.
It's incredible.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have known each other. Are you sick? Do you have any symptoms, sir?
Yeah.
Well, have we said my name?
Yeah. No, yes, Dave May.
Dave May.
I was pretty sure we haven't
Did
said
we say my name? I forgot. I don't remember now.
We said white guy. That's all we said.
White guy.
Here I am. There you go.
Nice.
I've got my homemade mask on. This is made by my daughter. I took my
How cute.
my handkerchiefs and made them up. They're three cloths thick.
She did a good job.
Wear a dang mask, folks.
How did she make it? How old is your daughter?
This is my youngest. She's 25.
That's so great.
My 30-year-old became a microbiologist PhD last year.
Damn, congratulations.
And 2 weeks before that, got her MBA.
Wow.
So
could she help me with this thing on my thumb? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, she can, but you won't like it.
So do you have any?
Take the thumb. Take the thumb.
Any COVID symptoms, sir?
Do I have any COVID symptoms?
Oh yeah.
Well, other than constant diarrhea, no.
And Louis, do you?
No, but I want to tell you that my oldest daughter just got her IUD.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah. I have a COVID symptom. It's called unemployment.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing, Bobby? Everyone say hello to Bobby. Hello, Bobby.
Oh man, you messed up my joke, man. You stepped right on my joke.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Test it every time, man. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Well, ladies, you can take your mask off if you want.
Yeah.
We cleaned up the room. We cleaned the mics. We cleaned the air. We're drinking alcohol. That's cleaning our lungs. And you were right here at Pub Sports Radio, right off of St. Mary's and Parita. We're at Southtown 101. Unfortunately, right now the bar is closed because of this COVID and stuff. And but it's a great bar, and they have great food. I don't know why that's serving food right now, but they had a good food going when it first started.
It's really good food,
and,
man.
A great group, and we'd like to thank Jeff Slaughter. Runs the station. It's his station. I tell you what, am I talking right? Am I talking?
Barely.
I'm barely. Okay. I don't hear myself on the microphone.
Oh, that's what it is. Maybe you're not plugged in, man.
No.
You don't hear yourself in your headphones?
Well, I hear barely. I can hear myself now, but I mean, it's like it's an
echo.
How's your sound? Maybe, wait. Maybe if I turn it around. How's that? Does that sound better?
Yeah, I think so.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really.
Wait.
I never know if Dave's here. You know.
Wait.
I always got to keep looking at him.
Was your earphone turned inside out?
One of them was.
Chihuahua. Like I said, folks.
I still got an echo.
Earphone challenged.
All right. Well, this is like our 180th show.
Or headphone challenge, I should say.
We've been doing this. This is going on 3 years, man. We've been doing this.
180 shows.
At least 180 shows.
Really?
Like Stevie says, we were only funny 104.
Yeah, we had one. No, I didn't say that. I said out of 180 shows, we've had 104 funny moments.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Wow.
I sound like I'm in the back of a
I thought that was pretty good.
I don't think this. Oh, there we go.
Is this
there it is.
Is this a TikTok?
It was your
thing we're
mic. Your
doing
mic
here?
wasn't.
Oh,
in.
is this a what? TikTok?
Is this a TikTok? It's only 104 minutes out of all the 180 shows.
No,
Something like that. Yeah.
We've had more. We've had more.
Oh, good. Okay.
So tell me, boys and girls.
Should've been.
I haven't seen you in a while. I appreciate the show you did with us about 6 months ago or a year ago with Stevie's Group.
Yeah, that was great.
They
that
were
was
trying
fun.
to. They were
That
trying to
was a
do
lot of
something. We
fun.
got to do it again. So tell me, Mr. Dave May. Now you are on the camera right there. That's actually the better camera. That's a better sound. You can turn your microphone or
Hello.
keep your microphone away from your face. That
Oh,
way
there
they
you go.
can see your face.
Wow, nobody wants to see
This
that,
is how the
but-
queen does it. Elbow.
Oh, you know what,
wrist.
Stevie? I forgot,
Elbow wrist.
Stevie,
Elbow wrist.
I forgot my glasses. They're in the car.
What your crazy glasses?
Would you get them for me?
Sure, man.
You sure?
Is it right next to the pipe? I'm just
No,
kidding.
no. Oh well, no. Oh. No, I left it there. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you left it at home.
No, I left the pipe at home.
Oh,
If you go in the car when you get a chance,
I was totally kidding
I'll
too.
do talk.
There's
All
no
right.
incentive.
I'll
Now.
do it
All
right
right.
now. When you get a chance, not right now, but they're in there. There's, you know how that you have the hidden compartment for your glasses.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Those are great.
Okay, man. So what's happening, girls? Tell me.
Myself, well, I wound up, getting in some trouble, and then kind of had to get a real job.
Oh yeah. Well, that was last time I saw you.
Yeah, and still going on, but basically better than that. I mean,
Good.
all out of legal amplifications and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I would not want to be going and doing a
Probation.
UA probation during
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
Of course, I hated doing UAs anyway because I always had urinalysis paralysis. If somebody's watching, I can't
Yeah.
pee. And they have to watch.
Only time I can pee is when people watch.
Well, see, that's different. That's a whole different thing.
And you got to use a real fine microscope.
But I work at
Real fine.
my anxiety level is outrageous because, of course, there's things you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
The COVID situation.
Yeah.
There's only 4 of us here. We're fine. We're not a big group.
Oh, no, we're
No.
not.
It's much like most comedy shows I've done over the years.
Yeah.
Including the audience.
10 people or less. Yeah, exactly.
And you got a free beer.
yeah, and if you're lucky, and
You're lucky.
but which is fine. But I work so you can't be in large groups. You shouldn't. You got to be 6 feet apart at least. That kind of stuff. But I work at one of the highest risk places. Double. I work in a church
Wow.
and a school.
Nice.
And neither one, they're both thinking about opening up the petri dish.
Which school? Which church is this?
I don't want to bring anybody.
Oh, okay,
into
fine,
it.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Which school?
Same thing.
Okay.
No,
So
it's
obviously,
they're-
Church.
It's a Catholic church somewhere here in San Antonio.
It's God's church. That's
It's-
all that
no,
matters.
God's church.
It's the next one that opens.
they're wonderful people. They took care of me.
Oh,
They allowed me to be there, helped me through a hard time in my life. But now I'm looking at it going, the kids are coming back. And I'm like, yeah. So, but it's cool. We're trying everything.
You'll get everything else from the kids. Probably not COVID, but everything else you'll get.
Well, and then Louis. Let's talk about you, Louis.
Yeah, man, what the hell's
Can you
going
see
on?
Louis? You got Louis right there in the picture. There you go.
I'm right in the picture.
Are you in the? Is he in the picture?
Yeah,
Let me
I
see.
can
There's my
myself.
fingers. Do you see my finger? Okay, there we go. Go ahead.
Pick my nose.
Okay. So Louis, what's going on with you, buddy?
Oh, same old, kind of semi-retired because I'm sick and all that good stuff. I know a lot of doctors and nurses by first name.
Yeah,
Wow.
Louis has gone through all. I'm surprised.
That's right.
I am so glad Louis is still alive. Oh my God, he started. You were in the hospital before this COVID started.
Yeah.
For his leg and his foot and his anything else, but Louis has gone through all kinds. I mean, it's amazing that Louis is here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a hand.
Survivor.
Okay, we'll go to Stevie now. Okay, hello. No, man, what's been going on, Louis?
No, just trying to stay alive.
Awesome.
Trying to stay 6 feet above the ground. I got that social distance done. If I say 6 feet above the ground, I'm safe.
That's
No
nice.
good,
I'll
no
see.
good,
That's
man.
the right 6 feet. That's the
That's
6 feet in the
right.
correct direction.
In the correct direction.
That's beautiful. I like that.
Yes, it
I've
is.
never heard it put that way before.
Well,
Yeah.
I tell you, man.
I'm still doing the 6 feet.
Well, I'm impressed with the Mars rover that's going to be launched tomorrow.
And it's going to have a helicopter in there.
Is
too.
that right? I
The-
didn't know about that.
The Perseverance.
Another-
It's called the Perseverance, and it's going to land on Mars, hopefully. And you realize only half of the things that try to land on Mars make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very.
I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very- oh, it's
Is it
very,
in that many failures?
And it's going to have two vehicles, the rover and then a helicopter.
and
Now, is the helicopter coming off the rover?
no, it's gonna go over, deposit
That's
it,
awesome.
and then drive
How did I not know this?
15 feet away, and then start its helicopter up, and then blades up, and then drive back and fly back over and land. So it'll be the first extraterrestrial takeoff and landing.
And
But it's
what?
got a 7-foot arm on it, so they've already planned ahead for the social distancing. With
Right,
Mars.
right.
That's very impressive.
It's very impressive.
It is very impressive. Yeah. Well, I can see
Some rocks are susceptible.
I mean,
That's
there's going to be
7 foot. They thought about.
There's going to be some kid out there.
Redundancy.
There's going to be some Martian out there with his own little machine going. What the hell is that?
Yeah. Little Martian drone's gonna just take it out of the sky, and all the little Martian teenagers are just gonna laugh.
They're just going to blow it out of the sky.
Stupid humans.
Stupid Earthlings.
The atmosphere is different. That's why they go 7 feet, not 6 feet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well,
Well,
that's
did you
good.
see
That's good. It's atmosphere
when all
pressure
this started?
thing.
Did you see that goofy dude
You nerd.
who made a hat with those cones you use on the pool? You know, those little floating styrofoam
Yeah.
logs. He had a hat with 5 of them like this at 6 feet each.
Noodles.
That's
Noodles.
brilliant.
Yeah, noodles.
Noodles.
That's brilliant.
No, it was so stupid.
I love it.
Oh, you know what's coming back?
I think it's great.
What?
Hoop skirts.
Hoops, go take it.
Hoop skirts.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let
Talk
you
about the
know
hoop skirt.
that Mr. Dave May I've known for many, many, many
Hoop
years,
skirts.
and Louis I've
He
known
never wears
just
those
as many
ripped
years.
shirts.
And Stevie, I can't help. I've known him, but we have been.
Awesome song.
These guys have been involved in comedy for over the last 20, 30 years, man. You know.
Yep.
I started doing comedy when my kids were little, and I used to take them to class because I needed somebody to, babysit, and I had to babysit my kids, And my kids are doing great. My daughter, who's already got a degree from Texas State, and she's a admissions counselor. She's going to get her master's from Penn State.
Oh, nice.
I said that's the only way you're going to be a director. You got to need a master's. Then my daughter, of course, she's doing great. She's a cytologist.
She was told not to register any more
But my
Chinese.
son, you were proud of your daughter. My son got his nuclear
Degree.
nuclear engineering
disposal.
degree.
Nuclear
Engineering degree about 2 months ago.
Wow, congratulations.
Ah,
That's-
ah.
yeah.
Hey.
And your
Hey, he's
other
going to
friend-
take care of my retirement, okay? My extra retirement. But
And your other son?
I don't have that. I don't know who he is and where he's at.
I
Okay.
knew something about State Penn, not Penn State.
Ah, good one. Good one.
Thank you
Very
very
good,
much. I'll be
very
here for
good.
another
Yeah.
hour.
So, ladies, we've been talking about COVID and stuff like that, and every week we have a set things that we do here.
Well, sure.
But before we start, tell me what else is going on in your life, Mr. Dave May. Are you doing any
Okay.
comedy anywhere, or
You're
you're working with the church?
I did a little bit. I did a comedy show in front of the church. That was odd.
Really?
Yeah, we did a musical.
We should have called us. We'd have gone. We'd have gone.
It was they did musical numbers. They did things like "Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum" and some other songs like
Jesus
that.
is my best friend.
My favorite one that they did. They actually did "Look on the Bright Side of Life" by
Look
Monty
on the
Python.
bright side of life.
And
I want to say hello to Sammy. Sammy, how you doing?
I hate it when he does that.
and
Oh, I'm sorry.
and what struck me odd is about it. I said, "What are you going to say when you're going to say when they go? Life's a piece of when you think of-" They said, "We're not going to do that verse."
I
That's
missed
right.
that whole secret.
That
Can you
movie
start
was
over that,
great.
Well, the Monty Python song "Look on the Bright Side of Life." The
Yeah.
third verse says,
Yeah.
"Life's a piece of shit when you look at it." And I was like, I wanted to hear the church
Best
choir
song. It was at
sing
the
it.
church choir. They go,
I'm sorry. Can we swear?
no,
Just don't say F-U-C-K every other word. Okay.
life is a piece of
My
the
brother likes to what?
excrements. The excrement just doesn't work, man.
I want to say hello to Zicky. Everybody say hello to Zicky. Hello, Zicky.
Hi, Zicky.
From Denver.
Nothing wrong with
Love her,
that.
love her, love her.
Oh, that's a girl?
So yeah, it's a girl. Yeah,
Zichi.
Zicky.
But my wife started working from home immediately. She's been working from home for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's very cool.
It's called unemployment.
Yes, exactly. But her commute changed completely. It went from 15. She went from about 9 to 15 minutes. It's down just down I-10 right there off of
35,
35. And,
410,
yeah, around that area.
90.
And yes, one of those.
Roosevelt.
Everything's 15 minutes in this town. You
That's
can't
true.
you just
That's
drive to.
Yeah.
That's true.
You
That's
just
true.
15
minutes. I'll be there 15 minutes.
But so now she works in her front office. So her commute is completely different.
It's 15 minutes still.
No, it's 8 to 10 seconds, depending on cat traffic. And then
Nice.
and all she used to listen to audio books as she drove, but
Oh, that's cool.
now she still tries to do it, but she's only getting like 2 words at a time.
Yeah.
She's like, it's going to take me forever to listen to this book,
I know.
But the best part is I'm after 35 years of marriage,
Wow.
I'm not just her real husband. I'm her office husband too. I am
Nice.
so
Nice.
Oh,
Is that good? Is that good? I don't know.
oh, office boy. Oh, office boy.
That means I get the coffee. That's
Can you
exactly
come
right.
here, office boy? Can
Honey-
you do me a favor and throw the trash?
Can
out?
you rub it my neck right here?
And he bends over and he goes, "Ooh, look at that."
Sounds like.
But I love what you
sexual
said about the 15 minutes, because man, I remember that's what I love about being back in San Antonio after living in LA for 20 years. Because the traffic report in LA,
Hey.
hour long. It's,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah.
it's like a crash
But I
overturn.
tell you what,
It's the overturned car capital of the world. Every other day.
I could get
Car
around in
overturned.
LA better than Dallas or Houston.
How do cars overturn?
I do.
Well, except for 90 West. That's got a lot of overturned cars.
That's true too. No, not,
Louis
wait.
and I have talked about this before.
What's that? What's that? What's that?
90 West.
90 West.
Yes.
What about it?
Well, as you go out, there's always an overturned car.
Yeah, that's
Broken
kinda
down
true,
car.
actually.
I found
That's
out
not
that the Toyota Tacoma that I drive is famous for rolling over.
It is?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this has a high intensity of rolling over. Oh, thanks.
It must be that your model, because mine was not like that. I don't think.
Yeah, yeah. Well, mine was. So,
Well, if you
Louis,
drive it
so
sober.
Louis, you're so quiet over there, man.
Well,
I
if
want to
you
know if
drive
you're
it-
alive.
If you drive that Tacoma sober, you have less chances. To
That's a good point.
Well,
Well,
that's
that's
true,
a good
that's true,
point.
that's true.
90
Well,
West, didn't we
well,
call
I
that
just
the
wanna
Bermuda
say-
Triangle?
That Louis and Dave, we've been doing comedy.
They've been
in this
doing
town.
comedy for-
When did we start doing comedy?
There's
1970,
about
1982, 83, 84, 85.
Early 80s for me, and then I got out because I didn't know what I was doing. And
There's about 100
Late
years of
80s.
comedy right here at this table.
Oh,
Yeah.
over 100 years.
That's about right.
some of y'all
Yeah.
weren't even born.
And I'm just funny in real life. That's all I got.
No, you're just funny looking.
And
So
there's-
anyway,
Wow.
Louis and I moved to San Antonio from Louisville, Kentucky, and Louis and I met. I came down here not knowing anybody.
Yeah.
I knew
Look
one.
at the camera. Look at the camera.
I knew one name. I knew
what
one
year
name.
was that?
That would have
It
been
was Cisneros.
1986.
Wow.
That's
And
86.
my wife and I moved down here,
Wow.
and well, no, I did
86?
No, I'm gonna say 88. 88 sounds better.
Jeez.
And I went to a place called the Trap over.
Oh
on-
yes, on South Cross.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Edmund
Oh,
again
yeah.
and Louis were hosting it.
Oh yes.
And I walked in looking
Yes.
because I saw there was an open mic. In this
Really?
He's driving on the street. Comics needed tonight. That's me.
Well, no, I looked it up because I was like, I came to a town I know nothing about. There's no comedy club.
Really?
Because
The Trap. Oh, my
the comedy club had just closed. The what was it called?
The one on Dezavala.
No, the one. Well, that one had closed. But
Funny
the
Bone.
Funny Bone over.
Oh, okay,
on,
yeah.
and,
We
yeah,
performed- we
Alamo
all
Heights.
performed there.
and
Lincoln Heights.
Lincoln Heights. And I
Yeah.
so I came to this bar, and when they said, "Well, you want to do a set?" And I said, "No, not tonight." But I came back. But that was Louis and I met, so it was the first people
That's
I
so
knew
cool.
in this town. So
That is
he is
so
one- he is my
cool.
oldest-
86.
88.
88.
I'm gonna say
Wow.
88. Yeah.
Wow.
That's about right.
That was neat.
You know who I saw there? Who's God has made a ton of money? Is that guy with the ventriloquist, with the dummies? What's his name?
Jeff.
Jeff. Yeah,
Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham. Oh,
He's so
yeah.
great.
I got to open for him one time. You know, it's about the biggest thing I ever did. But he was not Jeff Dunham then, but he was great. You guys have opened some great people.
Back then they called him Jeffrey
These
D.
guys have you've opened some for great people. I did over 1,000 shows in comedy. I kid you not.
Sounds about right.
That's
And
about
he had
right, right?
And he had 104 funny moments.
And 104 funny moments. Stevie will no longer be on the camera tonight. Okay?
You start hearing about it, but you think one of
What?
the things when you start saying thousands of shows. And
Yeah,
all
we
this
did,
number
we
you
did.
But you realize you look it up. The Grateful Dead only did a little over, just barely 2,000 live shows.
Wow.
That's
You
a
start
lot.
looking. Well, you start looking into the numbers. You realize if you've done 1,000 shows,
You did a lot
which
of
I've
shows.
easily
Yeah.
done.
Oh, you've done.
Al, I mean,
Yeah.
I played with the Oxymorons.
Oh yeah.
I guess that makes sense because
I
it's
know
365
the
days in a
Oxymoron.
year. That's
Yeah.
a span
Yeah.
of time. Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Well,
Okay,
I did
okay.
improv. I did stand-up comedy. I worked with comedy sports. Then you start talking about
Ringling
I mean,
Brothers. You did Ringling Brothers.
He's the reason. Yeah.
But we start talking about. I mean, how much stuff did we do? I did defensive driving.
And you still do that?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Louis, you still do that?
They take
We'll talk about.
they take away your driver's license. They don't like you talking about driving. That's
Now
just what it
that's
is.
funny.
I thought that
Now that's-
cop was so funny.
Now that's comedy.
I didn't think I was funny.
I don't have a license, but let me tell you,
Let me tell you
This is
what
my-
not to do.
this is why you. Yeah.
No,
I
was
can tell you about drinking and driving.
I was in a driving. Let me tell you one
See,
time.
that's brilliant. Actually,
Years and years ago,
That's funny
we were
as hell.
having a party at Edmund was doing a driving class on a Sunday afternoon, and we all decided to have a picnic at that park off of 410. What's the name of it? MacArthur Park. So we go over there,
There's a
and
cake.
Louis, you were with me, right?
There's a cake in the
Louis was
rain
with me.
there somewhere.
And Edmund's doing a class, and we're cooking and drinking and smoking, and we are ripped apart. And I said, let's go see Edmund's class.
It's right up
So
the
we
street.
drive right up the street. I'm in a
you
block away.
I think
so
you
we-
told me
So
about
we
that.
drive up there, Louis and I, and we were wearing the darkest glasses you could see because we are so torn up.
That's
And we're
hilarious.
sitting in the very, very back of the room.
But don't you have to have to qualify to be in that class?
No, wait. No, we weren't in the class. We just wanted to see Edmund's class.
Okay.
So we're sitting in the back being real quiet. Shh, maybe you won't see us. He goes, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Louis Montalvo and Jason Eddy. They're comedians. Let's give them a hand. We're going, oh, no, man. Don't talk to me. Oh, no, don't look at me.
Tell us a joke. Tell us a joke.
Don't look. Oh, hi. Yeah, and you know what the next thing he says? I do not want you to drink and smoke marijuana and drive. Don't you be doing that. Well, we failed that, man. We were way over.
Like those guys in the back row.
Well, I'm glad
2 out
yeah.
of 3 ain't
Yeah.
bad.
Nice,
I'm not kidding you, man.
nice.
We were just torn up. It was like, oh God, thanks, Edmund. You know.
The chicken was good though.
Oh, the chicken was good. What
That's
chicken? I
excellent.
don't know. Yeah, we had some good food. You know.
But I mean, when you start talking hours of
Yeah.
when being in front of people, and of course that's why I always told anybody trying to be a
Yeah,
stand-up.
yeah, he's got a good friend doing it.
Louis and I said that we'd always say, well, teach defensive driving or food service classes because you have no choice but to stand up there and talk to these people and try to be funny for what used to be when I started.
Yeah.
When I started defensive driving,
Yeah. How long were you doing that?
I started.
They were riding horses.
I did it 7 years. Yeah,
Riding horses.
everything was Model Ts and horses. But there was no. It was still an 8-hour course
Wow.
physically,
Yeah.
and you had to give an hour for lunch. So it was a 9-hour day.
It wasn't 4 and an hour and then 4.
How many days a week did you do that?
I only did it. I'd do it a couple days on the weekend.
That's kind of grueling.
I went up to San Angelo. I was doing it up in Kerrville.
That's a lot of work. Damn.
But I was making making good money at that
Yeah,
point.
great money.
But it was
Really?
but
I never did.
but I never seen the guy saw me up in San Angelo and he worked in Kerrville and he said, "Can you teach defensive driving?" He said, "I had a defensive driving school." And I said, "I don't know." He said, "Do you think you can make it funny?" I said, "I've heard it's out there in California, but we had no idea."
No kidding.
Really?
So you were one of the
So
first ones to do
You
it.
guys
They
were the
just-
first ones to do it?
You're one of the
in
originals.
San Antonio. It was
I'll be darned.
Michael O'Rourke.
Yeah. Oh, Michael O'Rourke did that?
Because I remember when it came
And-
out, it was really
and-
like a real talk of the town for a while.
And-
everybody's talking about it.
And of course, the wonderful Chris Duell came from
Chris
California.
Jewell, who I gave him his very first opportunity to get on stage.
But
I gave him his very first opportunity to get on stage at the comedy club downtown.
wow.
Let me
I
guess.
said- I said, "Hey, man,
you gave me a
can-
slot for a joint.
I said, hey, man, are you guys? What are you guys doing? What we're doing comedy? What do you want to do? You want to get there and do this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anybody. I want to get started in this town. Okay, come on, man. What's your name? Chris said, okay, Mr. Mitchell. And now he does a lot of still stuff. Does he still work for WOAI?
He does a lot of
What's his
jobs.
name? What's his name?
Chris Duell.
Duell. He does the Ansira commercials.
Okay, I know
He's
that
a lot-
name.
Yeah,
I know that name.
goofiest white
He
dude
did-
you've ever seen.
I
Hello,
know
Chris.
that. I know that name.
We can bring him on the
That's
show.
cool.
We'll bring him on the
You
show.
should bring him on the show.
He
Yeah.
was the guy that ran around the Spurs Stadium for a long time
Yeah.
and talked to. He was so good at
Yeah.
that.
But dude, he's just real energetic, really.
But,
very good.
but he had learned defensive driving
That's
and
cool.
comedy out in California and came back with it here,
Oh, I didn't know that.
which is part of the Funny Bone system.
But I can't believe that. So you were one of you guys were the original.
I just
The original.
you take 8
That
hours.
blows my mind.
And then, and of course, they didn't have the fun videos. All you had was the state.
Ali.
the
Everyone say hello to Ali.
Ali. All you got,
Ali.
all you got is the state troopers going.
Yeah.
Then they their head was off, and oh yeah, let's be funny now. So
Yeah.
so-
Can't,
We need to collect those body
what's
parts.
that joke? Head in head in ditch.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, I talked to this patrolman one time. I said, "What's the weirdest thing that ever happened to you out on the highway?" He said, "Well, one time I stopped this old man out there by El Paso, and he had a beat up old truck, and he's sitting there. I go to the window, and I said, 'What are you doing?' Not much. I got this head right here, and he had a human head. A human head. I don't know if it was a skull or just freshly cut. I don't know. He had a human skull. Yeah, I got this head next to me right
A
now.
patrolman. Wait, this is a DPS stop?
Yeah, DBS stop. He stopped
Wow.
his old man and said, "What do you got?" "Oh, I got this head with me right now." "Oh,
Did you get ticketed for not having a seatbelt on the head?
I don't know. I don't know."
Now it was a high occupancy lane.
Yeah.
Violation. It has to be a separate body.
Supposed to be 3.
By the way,
Yeah.
we now have those in San
Supposed to be
Antonio.
3 high occupancy.
Going
That
out
was
on
brilliant.
10.
That was good, Dave. That was
An
awesome.
HOV for like 2
Shit,
miles.
A hover line.
I've had a little head in my car.
I remember when I was in LA. Nice. I had a little, oh my God, I wish I'd said
And he
that.
meant it.
I wish
Little
I had
head.
said that.
Yes, thank you.
I remember being in LA though. The cops would drive down the hover lanes and on the motorcycles and look in the cars. And they go up, look in the car. They go up and look in the car. They
for
actually
what?
would
A
do that.
blowjob or what?
No, for the hover lanes to make sure you weren't violating the hover lanes.
You got to have another body in there.
In LA, that was necessary though.
Oh
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can't have
yeah.
Oh, well,
Well,
you got head
like
to
I
the front
say,
seat, body back seat. You're good.
I could get from South Pasadena and Pasadena to LA and Hollywood and like that, man. No problem.
It's a great highway
As long as
system.
you knew the highway system, you were fine, man.
It's a great
Now,
highway system when nobody's driving.
There's a highway system there that's like about 10 stacks tall. And one time this liquor truck or beer truck blew up right at the bottom one and burned
Melted.
all the lanes above it, man.
Melted the
It
girders.
screwed up the traffic.
Melted
for
an
a
overpass.
month,
Took
man.
about a year to repair it.
I'm not kidding because
That's
it
right.
melted all these girders and
No,
stuff. People
melted the
couldn't
overpass,
drive over.
yeah.
It's like Bob Hall Pier got ruined, you know.
So it's like,
Bob Hall Pier.
it was like
about a year.
it became Bridge over River Kwai.
Bridge of the requirement. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about COVID, and every week we have what we call the 9 bottom reasons.
Yeah, this is.
Sometimes I don't have 9 bottom reasons, but it's just 9 bottom reasons. It's my list.
Hey, we got to remember to mention natural heights,
Go ahead.
stress, anxiety, joint pain, PTSD, and insomnia at 1880 Nacogdoches Road. What is that? 592? I can't see it because of the light. 592-1060. Is that correct?
210, 592, 1060.
I know the number now. I've said it so many times, but guys, I didn't even know what the hell CBD was till I started doing this podcast, and I looked up. I go, oh, that's one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
Natural heights, stress, anxiety,
Still hot.
joint pain, PTSD, insomnia, and bad radio.
I do. Hey, Preston, are you back there?
Yeah.
All right. I've never heard breathing.
Yeah.
We have a lot of shows on the Pub Sports Radio. We have a sex show on Friday night.
Pub Sports Radio rocks.
We have a sports.
Preston
couple of sports
rocks.
guys. Preston rocks with boxing and stuff like that. Other people talking about all kinds of stuff. So we have a lot of different shows here. So pay attention. We're not the only ones.
Hey man, you keep touching your mic, and that's why you keep going out.
Oh,
your mic's a
we
little
were
sensitive.
just Stevie and I
I like CBD with just a little THC.
Just a little.
everyone say hello to Eric.
There's
Hello,
a ratio.
Eric.
Eric.
There's a hi Eric.
So what?
It's just hilarious now when you do that. Everybody goes, "Hi Eric." Okay, let's carry on.
Okay, carry on. So everyone say hello.
You said
Hi Eric, but that was hilarious.
All right.
That was so funny, y'all.
We're the very first show here.
Yeah, this is great.
We are the anchor.
It's been so wonderful being able to do this
Or
here. It's
something
been
like that.
very wonderful.
Anyway, 9 bottom reasons your COVID vaccination is not working.
Eddie, your mic's not working, bro.
Yeah, it's not. There it is. There's okay. 9 bottom reasons your COVID vaccination is not working. Okay. Because they're coming out with that right now.
Nine
Okay.
bottom
Okay.
is your COVID.
Number one. Number one.
Dr. Fauci,
You
thank
can
you.
you can still get an erection.
All that's number 10. Number 1. All of a sudden, you enjoy raw liver and onions with bok choy.
Bok choy is good.
Bok choy. All of a sudden you love it, but it's got to be
not
raw.
Raw. Yeah.
Thank
Raw
God.
liver and onions with bok choy.
Thank God you
Yeah.
can't smell or taste anymore.
Ah,
That's
good.
right.
Nice.
Right.
Nice call, Dave.
Might as well throw that shit on your mouth. Okay, number 2. The scent of a woman used to drive you crazy.
Wait. What's the title again? 9 bottom
9 bottom
reasons.
reasons your COVID vaccination is not working.
Okay. Okay.
Number 2. The scent of a woman used to drive you crazy. Now the smell
I
of
hated that movie.
Isn't that Al Pacino?
Yeah.
now the smell of a cow drives you insane.
And smell how cow goes, dude.
That's methane.
Oh,
Beef is that's what's for
Oh.
it's what's for dinner.
is that grass fed? I can
Is that
tell.
grass fed.
Wait, number 3. Your,
That's hilarious.
your taste. No, that's number 5. I gotta get back to number 3.
Ay,
No,
Chihuahua.
it's upside down. Somebody who's screwed my cards?
Oh man, card boy. Who's my card? We
Makeup.
Damn COVID fairy.
we don't have
Damn
card boys.
COVID fairy.
COVID. We don't have a prop kid or anything.
Can you say
Number-
Ferrari in the?
Yes, you can. Number 3. You notice you no longer have jock itch, but you long to scratch everyone else's jock.
Okay, that was just weird, man.
Well, I know.
I liked
That-
it though.
That's
It
what
was-
happens when you take this vaccination.
Okay.
Number 4. Used to enjoy long nights of lovemaking. Now you enjoy playing with scotch tape and bananas.
Wow, that's just so weird.
That was part of the lovemaking. though.
That was part of the thing.
Put
I
the
just
pipe
I
down.
can't wrap my head around that one, man.
Okay. Was that number 4?
I don't know, man. It's upside down. I think you read those upside down.
No, man. I got them right here. They're all here. Those are empty. Okay.
Wait,
Wait,
by the way, these are better.
Oh, you used to enjoy long nights. Okay. Oh, you're so funny. He's so funny.
Hey, one fell down.
Number
again.
5. I did number 4. Number 5. Your taste in liquor has changed. You always used to order tequila shots with salt. Now you order salt with burgundy wine.
Ew.
Mm.
This COVID thing's really bugging
It's
me
just
out
telling
now.
you that your
Now I'm
vaccination
depressed.
is not working.
Wear
You're what?
your
You're what?
mask.
Number 6. Your vaccination for COVID is
Oh, it's not.
working.
It's not working. I like it. I like
Number
it.
6.
I like it a lot.
When you see a naked woman, she reminds you of your Aunt Tonya.
Antonia, I miss you so much.
He says,
My
"Who that?"
Antonio's high.
Inside joke. Thank you.
It's one of our
That's
ads.
Number 7. It's the last one.
Yay.
It's supposed to be 9, but I couldn't come up with 2 more unless you 2 got some you want to throw in there.
Okay.
Number 7. You no longer wear spandex to work out in, but you enjoy smelling it.
Whoa.
But then,
Wow.
okay, so number 8 and number 9, sir. You have number 8, the reason that COVID vaccination is no longer working.
Number 8, you want to vote with a mail-in ballot, but you don't have a stamp to lick.
That's great. That's great.
Classic move. I like
That's
it. I like
classic.
it.
That's classic. That's classic.
Are we need one more?
No, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. We got one more. Number 9.
Louis.
Number 9, Louis.
I'm under pressure.
That's when you know your COVID is not working.
That's when you know COVID's not working.
I mean,
COVID.
vaccination.
Do you spell that with a C or a K? Is it COVID or COVID?
It's COVID.
Hey, only liberals get Rona.
COVID. Nice.
I didn't make that up.
I didn't make that up. I didn't say nothing.
I didn't say nothing. either.
You well done, Ed. Well done.
Sir, where's my? I didn't. Where's my? My.
You're what?
My BEEERE.
Oh,
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So we are part of the show. This
it's a
is
good thing we have an audience that can't spell.
That's right. This is PubSportsRadio.com. I want to thank Mr. Preston behind the mic back
Preston!
there.
He
Hey,
rocks.
wait, Mike, did you win? Did you win over the weekend?
Oh my
Preston.
God, Preston,
You lost the fight?
son of a bean dip.
If he'd have won this fight over the weekend, he would have won $4,000.
You had a parlay. Well, no, you had to win one other fight after that, though.
Well, speaking
Sorry to hear that, bro. We were really pulling for you, man.
speaking of beans, you have heard about there's several
Speaking of
things.
beans.
Speaking of beans,
Several,
yes.
well, you get there. People are getting bags of seeds from China in the mail.
Yeah, yeah.
45 states, people are just getting these unsolicited they say.
Yeah.
And they open it up. It says jewelry on it, but there's seeds inside, and they're saying, well, don't plant them. But it should be a dead giveaway when you look at them that you shouldn't plant them because it says on price it says 1 cow.
I don't get that.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
Fun. Yeah, you remember? Come on.
The giant
The
beanstalk.
giant
He
beanstalk.
traded cows
For a seed.
Okay, when you have to
I didn't know
explain
that.
the damn joke.
I didn't know that.
I
It's
thought,
okay. It's okay.
I never read Jack and the Beanstalk. It was too scary.
You never saw the movie?
No. I know anything about cows and beanstalk.
It was a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
I lead
for
such a
God's
sheltered
sakes.
life. My favorite Bugs Bunny cartoon was when he was in a jet plane and the jet plane is crashing to the earth. And I said, "That's it. Bugs Bunny's
That's
gonna
yours,
die."
sir.
And all of a sudden it went, and Bugs Bunny goes, "Dang, good thing this jet airline had air brakes."
That's yours, sir. Stevie.
I thought 1 cow.
That's right,
was the
that's right,
guy's
man.
Name.
What? We now
One cow,
we are now, ladies and gentlemen, in the episode of Johnny Angel.
Johnny Angel.
Johnny Angel.
Johnny Angel.
How I love you so.
You're gonna say things we don't want to
You
know.
don't want to know. Johnny Angel. Ladies
Dead
and gentlemen,
man's curve. Oh, sorry, wrong song.
I want you to look over here, ladies and gentlemen. There is Venus over here.
Dead man's curve.
Because right now in the background we have all the stars.
I was born right
the
there.
whole galaxy. So over here is Venus. Over here by you, sir, is Mars.
Where's Neowise? Where's Neowise?
Neowise is it already
there.
left.
Okay.
But over here is Uranus.
I lost my virginity on that planet, but I was born on that planet.
Yeah, Uranus. That's where he was born, sir.
You lost your virginity on Uranus?
And Uranus. So,
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, we are now.
They told me that's the way to do
We
it.
are now. This is Johnny Angel.
Go
My
get
name.
pregnant.
My name is Johnny Angel, and my friend.
Al Ian.
Would you have a space name, sir? Do you have a
Get
space
it?
name?
Al Ian.
You have a space name? Give us a space name.
Space name. Wow, I never thought of that one.
Yeah, give me a
before.
space name.
Al Ian. It's brilliant.
Max 382.
Wow.
382.
I like it. I'll take it. We'll take
Oh,
it.
Max 3. I like that. I like
I
that.
like it.
Max 382. And sir,
What's
Mr.
your-
Louis, do you have a name over there, sir?
No pressure.
Pod.
Brilliant.
And that's not an acronym.
Pod.
That's the word.
It's not an acronym.
That's not an acronym. It's not a piece of dump.
Pod.
It's a pod. He is a.
See, I think I saw that once in what was that one movie?
I don't know what.
Not Galaxy Quest, but the other one, Galaxy Guide to the Galaxy. What is it? What's that
I don't
movie?
Oh man.
Oh, you mean Galaxy Invaders?
No,
Invaders of the Galaxy?
something Guide to the Galaxies. I forgot.
Gotcha the Galaxy.
That's where you can see somebody named
all you
Pod.
gotta do, you can make up any space movie with just put universe or galaxy in there.
Yep.
Universe of the Galaxies.
Gal.
What do they do?
Or you can have that one.
You know,
that one.
if you go on Netflix, there's about 20 or 30 movies all dealing with aliens attacking the Earth.
Yeah.
You
What?
know?
Yeah, because it's real, man.
Why?
You're right. Just add those words in, or I like the idea of everything should be Lego.
Lego.
The new Lego version of Gone with the Wind.
Gone
I
with
think
the
that's really good.
I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
very politically
Yeah.
correct.
Frankly, my
Yes,
dear,
yes, I agree.
don't care
I
if you
agree.
have plastic on your butt.
Yes.
Okay.
Frankly,
Frankly, dear, I don't give a block.
I don't. Yes, exactly.
I think we should connect right here.
I never.
Stanley.
I think a lot of movies would be.
That's a good idea. Do it with
do it.
Legos, and then we won't have to worry about the PC culture.
Yeah, sure.
I think we're in good shape.
And Batman will be in Gone with the Wind. For
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's good. I believe that.
And Mothman will have to be called Butterfly Man.
No, but anyway, we are in. This is Johnny Angel, and
Johnny Angel.
Johnny Angel's been on a quest for the last 20 years looking for his old girlfriend Brenda.
Brenda.
He saw her in Denver back in '78, and he hasn't been able to get a hold of her since then.
I think she's a space alien.
It's been like 42 years he hasn't seen Brenda, but she's out there.
Brenda,
We've
for
gone
God's
to
sakes,
all-
call
we have
this
gone
man.
to all the planets that you can think of.
Put him out of his misery.
We've gone to all the planets you can think of. We've gone to Uranus, Venus. We've gone beyond that, what they call the black space, beyond all of that, and we're looking for this girl named Brenda.
Are you
So
been to the black hole?
now we are in. We found a little bar on the outside of Venus.
Yeah.
It's called Penis Venus. It's a
What?
very interesting place.
Penis Venus.
Penis Venus.
Take off
Penis
your
Wind.
Van Allen belt.
Yes. And let's go to the parking lot and pull our masks down.
Take off your Van Allen.
That's I did.
I hope
That's
somebody
excellent. Van Allen
understands.
belt. That's
Don't-
I
right.
hope
That was
Don't
somebody.
great.
try to out nerd me,
No.
buddy. I'm going to tell you right now. I was nerd
Van
before the
Allen
word
Your
was
Van
cool.
Allen.
It's the first time Van Allen belt's been used in a comedy
And I
statement.
can see Daddy,
Ever.
Daddy, what's a Van Allen belt? Shut up.
Look it up.
It's right here, kid.
Look it up. Is that anything to do with the radiation belt?
That's what my dad used to beat me with.
Yes, the radiation belt.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for joining us for Johnny Angel tonight because
Johnny Angel.
we've been through all over the world, and none of these two extra characters have found her yet. But if you've seen her, it's like that song. If you see her face
Everywhere I go,
in
in the street,
and
and
even on the picture show,
Have you seen her? Tommy, have you seen her?
everything. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was it for
Karaoke.
Johnny Alien.
Bye, Johnny Alien.
So, we do have a book here of weird shit.
What is this?
What is that? What is that? Oh, that's my spray.
Oh, is it disinfectant spray?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
So we like to
pure
okay.
methanol.
Paranethanol.
I'm getting
what?
high.
Okay, remember one of the most famous UFO stories, and I haven't got anything new on UFOs. Well, I tell you what's scaring me is that the government's coming up with all these different names. They don't want you no longer to call
UABs, not the UABs.
they don't want you to call it UFO.
Unmanned aerial
Phenomena.
vehicles, UAVs.
Now, if they find a crash,
Unidentified aerial vehicles. That's it.
a crash UFO that lands on the Earth, that lands in the United States, we're going to call it
A UFO.
an unknown
meteorite.
outside physical
Contingency plan.
vehicle. It's not of this earth. It's called not of this earth vehicle.
It's
That's what they call it. Just call it a UFO. No,
it's
not of this
it's a
earth.
motion in objects in motion that we
It
don't
doesn't matter.
know
It
what
doesn't
it
matter.
is.
They're bringing out. They're finally coming out with all the because you have to understand. Remember, I told you a story about
You don't want
France?
to call them UFOs, man.
I told you about the story about
I do,
France.
though.
About 2 weeks ago, this guy they showed this program on that UFO show, and it showed these French. The French have documented all their UFO things, everything, and they had one where this UFO was being followed, was following a helicopter. They actually shot at the helicopter, and made the helicopter land. Had to. It didn't crash, but it did come down, and it had some damage on it. And this was, and these guys are saying, "Oh yeah, we saw it. We have pictures of it." And the French, the Mexicans, the Canadians, everybody in the whole world except the U.S. They're finally going to say, "Okay, yeah, these are real. We don't know what the hell they are." Okay.
No, the U.S. Air Force, they're always calling them UFOs. They're calling them things that they can't identify now.
Yeah.
So they've actually
They're
admitted,
putting- I don't know why
our
they're putting
military has
it in.
finally admitted the fact that things they can't identify instead of making an excuse. So that's the big thing.
Well, I don't understand why they're putting different names on. They
Well,
do.
we brought up
That's just, political correctness crap,
we brought up Neowise, so it's a near Earth object.
Yes,
There you go.
yeah.
Except this one's really near.
Yeah.
Very neat. Very neat.
Like,
Extra
So,
near.
if
Earth
it
object.
comes
So,
within
Dave, I've asked Louis. and I'm gonna
closer
put
than
it
the
in.
moon, oh my God.
Louis, do you have a UFO story? Didn't you have a UFO story one time? I had you on the show one time with Edmund, and you had a UFO story one time.
I do. My family just passed through Roswell, so it's pertinent. They stopped at the gift shop because the museum is closed because of COVID. And apparently the aliens can't stand COVID either.
Good.
Yeah, good. That's why they closed it down. I was coming out of Oklahoma on a Greyhound bus
Yeah.
because I was making the big bucks then.
Nice.
He was on the Children of the Corn tour.
I thought the big bucks were trailways.
The big bucks is hitchhiking. Would have been better. And there was somebody got hurt actually on the bus, and they yell out, "Is there a doctor on this bus?" And I'm going, if there's a doctor on this bus, I don't want him to help me. No, thank you, Gary Ingalls.
Wow, who's that?
Great joke.
Gary Engel.
Yeah,
God bless
I think
Gary
I remember
Engel.
that. I remember
Wherever
that
you at,
guy.
Mr. Engel, we love you, man.
I remember that name.
Gary Engel. Oh, that was funny. So what else happened?
I said it, nobody gets to laugh. I said Gary Ingalls, and everybody laughs. That's just great.
It's
Way to go, Gary. Actually, I saw something that was moving through the air, unlike helicopters,
Uh-huh.
unlike anything else that I'd ever seen. It was
Mhm.
pitch black, and it was about 300 miles behind me, but I saw the little dots, and I kept looking in the rearview mirror, almost ran off the road,
Whoa.
and
So it got your attention.
it got my attention. But I go, it's got to be helicopters
Hmm.
because I don't believe in UFOs.
And where were you at?
Somewhere in Oklahoma.
Wow.
It was really dark out in the country.
It was cornfields and wheat fields and stuff like that.
And it was like in a weird angle in the sky, right? It was a part of the sky that.
I got lost. You know that exit coming from if you take
That's
that
weird, bro.
bypass around Houston, Austin, and you stay on that highway, it takes you right to Seguin.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I didn't want to go to Seguin, so I got off the next exit after I missed the exit, and I ended up in these tall, like 20-foot tall corn stalks, man, out in the middle of the road. It's dark as hell, and I'm going, oh my god, this is a Stephen King.
And then you
novel.
saw the black-eyed children.
This is a Stephen King. I'm not kidding. It was so tall, this corn, and there's just one road, 2-lane. I'm going, I gotta get out of here, man.
Have you heard of those black-eyed children?
Yeah.
That's a good place to see them.
Black-eyed children. Yeah.
African American eyed children.
No, black-eyed children are
No, that's a whole other.
are a spaced type of they have alien features. They have alien features, and they are
No, they're just kids, but they have black eyes. They're real dark, and they go up to cars and they start staring at people, and you get a real creepy feeling from them. I swear to God, I know I've
well
I've seen
they're,
kids like that in my lifetime, man. I know I have.
But if your battery's dead, they can restart the car.
Well, that did you ever? Yeah, there is a good side to them. That's true. That's true.
Faith jumping.
Yeah.
Is what goes.
Hello, Lynn.
Yeah.
Everyone says hello to Lynn and Richard Guerra. Mr. Guerra. Say hello to
Hey.
Guerra.
Hi, Mr. Guerra. Hey, Guerra.
They're crazy. We're all crazy
Hey,
here.
how come aliens
Thank-
never show up in big cities? They always show up in some podunk country town.
Because they can take it over real fast.
No, less video phones.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are
Yeah,
listening to
reception.
Strange Nights
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here at Pub Sports Radio. Go on YouTube or go on the Facebook. We got them both. I got my good friends up here, Mr. Lou Montalvo.
Yeah.
I got Mr. Dave May over here.
Yeah.
And my other partner, Steve.
Hola, hola, hola.
Morris is at home going, Alan Leakage. Right?
You know,
We went to play golf this morning. Oh my God, argument every you couldn't make any noise when they're shooting,
you can't.
Well, we were out there doing a lot of construction.
That's
There's
why in golf.
construction,
That's why in golf they have the signs that say
and
quiet.
this guy was going, they were working
Oh
on these
yeah.
homes,
Oh my
and
God.
there was all kinds of construction noise
You
going
get
on.
ready to swing you here.
My brother starts to shoot. I said, "Hey man, what happened?
You had to have ultimate concentration.
Did those butterflies flap their wings? Is that what happened?
Which is
that what happened?
impossible.
Is that why you can't shoot? Yeah. Oh my God, we had an argument every 5 minutes.
Well,
man.
now the PGA they don't. There's literally nobody.
Nobody
on
out
the-
there.
But they do hold up signs. But they have to the one guy. You say you the man.
Did you see that hit the other day? I don't know who was playing in L.A.
It's okay if you go
the
putter,
guy
putter,
hit a
putter.
home run way up on the top and knocked the head out of some cardboard fan.
Oh.
Man. That was so funny.
That's
Have you
awesome.
See
heard
that?
about the lawsuit?
No, what lawsuit?
Yeah, for bodily damage.
Yeah.
Bodily
Yeah.
damage?
Yeah,
For
they're
flat
they're
for
gonna-
flat people.
They're gonna put up cardboard screens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have masks. The cardboard fans have masks.
They're gonna start using wiffle
Just
balls.
weird, man.
It's very strange to
Oh,
watch
you know-
with the sporting events like that.
I tell you what, right now I'm done with professional sports for a while, man.
I don't
just
know
am.
why. I
I
like
just
it.
am. I'm done with
Well,
it.
I'm a huge college football fan, and
College football. I've been watching a lot of golf though.
but my wife and I are going. I'm not sure I'd want to
Hockey. I watch some hockey.
Football game.
That's about it. Man.
What?
I don't know if I want to go to a football game right now.
I wouldn't mind it. I just wear my mask. Big
Yeah.
deal, man. I'll see I'll do all that stuff.
Sit up in the high section anyway. That's where my
Steve,
seats
what time
always
you got?
are anyway.
Oh God, that's a good question. I have no
Steve,
idea.
have you come up with a word yet?
Oh crap! I got to come up with a word. I forgot.
What time is it? What time is it?
9:53.
That's very good. Very good.
Okay.
Have you come up with a word yet?
No, but I will. I start thinking about it now.
We always have a new word every week.
Oh,
I've made up
come up-
250 new words.
He's come up with even though we've only done 180 shows, but he's come up with 250
Well,
words.
so
'cause,
is
you know.
eventually going to have come a calendar word of the day by
Oh
Steve?
well, something like that.
Well,
Yeah,
something like that,
you know,
because I could compile them all,
you could. if
and
we
I
could.
think some of them
If
might
we-
make
Now,
Webster's
one of the best
dictionary.
One of the best ones he came up with was spacious.
Spaces.
Spacious.
So some people are racist against space aliens.
Against space.
Ah,
Against
spaces.
aliens. Space.
Spacism.
You call them spaces.
Oh, it's a combination of words. It's not a in the dictionary.
It's a portmanteau.
Yeah,
Well,
I
if
make
it
up words
if it
that
was
I just
meant to
make up
be in a-
words.
in a dictionary, we'd done-
I've had a lot of great words, man.
You heard that word I said, didn't you?
No.
It's a portmanteau.
It's a
put words-
portmanteau.
You put words together, different words together.
Portmanteau, I like that.
That's the word.
I like that.
Portmanteau.
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 You put words together. A door weaver.
Yeah.
You know.
No, but no, I just come up with words. No, I just make stuff up. That was I got a word coming.
There you go.
He's got He's got to work.
I
Making
got
him
it.
think. I'm giving
He
him
always
time.
He's giving time. Good. Okay. While we're talking, we will talk about events of UFOs. I like reading all these books because I find all kinds of stuff.
I'm a UFO. I do believe in them.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I can tell by the way
What,
you
have
talk.
you ever seen a UFO?
I have seen.
What have you seen? Tell us.
I have seen flashing lights. I have seen.
That's that whole I got in trouble with the law thing.
Yeah, several. Yeah, that was. Yeah, well, that was
I got trouble
behind
with
me.
Okay. And the law won.
No,
That. Go ahead.
I truly think. I mean, I'm a science-based person,
Okay.
and just from pure statistics, we are the only thing in 10 billion stars in the whole universe that has somehow achieved this level of intelligence.
It would be more
greater.
I wouldn't call it a level
You know
of
what, Dave?
intelligence.
You know what, Dave?
I'm just saying.
Dave, you know what I've always said? I said the same thing. It'd be more weird if we were the only intelligent.
Oh
beings.
yeah,
Very
right. Come on, girls. You
It'd
know
be-
that's
It's only. It'd be
That's
more weird if
completely-
we were the
that's
only
completely-
ones.
we're
That's
not-
more
we're-
weird than there
we're-
being space aliens.
We're maybe
to
the
me.
only, no. We're just, no, man. Come on, you know
Well,
that. You know that.
Eddie, I say that so many times.
And
And
You know,
you've
we're,
agreed-
not,
and
we're not the
and-
only ones.
and
Come on, you know that.
that's what I'm saying, you big dummy. That's
Okay.
exactly what I'm saying.
and most.
Oh my
and,
god.
and most of the problem is that everybody thinks it's this carbon-based idea, and that's not going to be hold true across the planet.
Right.
It doesn't hold true here.
Right. Doesn't have to be carbon based.
We're finding things.
Not necessarily.
We find things
I
that
concur.
can live for 10
I
years.
concur.
I think
without
we're real
oxygen.
prejudiced against carbon.
But I agree with you, man.
I love good
It
silicone.
would be more weird if we were the
I
only,
love good
you know.
silicone.
you know.
If it's placed in the right places.
Chihuahua.
but
Okay.
I just George Carlin said, if we are the intelligent force in the universe, we are in big ass trouble.
The universe is in trouble.
We are screwed.
George Carlin's been to Tennessee.
He knows.
I want you to meet my sister
Sorry if you're from
and my
Tennessee.
mom. Oh, okay. Yeah. I could see George Carlin. I love George Carlin. He was, he was the very first host for Saturday Night Live.
Yes, he was.
He was.
Who was George Carlin?
George
First
Carlin.
show,
He did the
1975.
yeah. I have watched.
I watched that show.
I watched Saturday Night Live. I have watched it
We watched the
every
very
year.
first one in Salt Lake City, Utah.
I watched I remember one time in Denver, Richard Pryor was on, and we were at there's a wonderful party going on in Denver, and there's a lot of wine, a lot of smoke going around, a lot of wine, a lot of beer, a lot of drinks, but mostly wine and cheese, And boom, and he comes on, and everyone just shuts up, and it was just hilarious what he did.
And the great Andy Kaufman. Here I come.
I love
Say
that.
today.
I love me some Andy Kaufman. That means Andy Kaufman.
Oh, they wanted to kick him off the show the first night. What's he gonna do? We don't know.
I started doing comedy in a bar in Morgantown, West Virginia University, where I was. I
That's
was
your song, right? West Virginia.
almost heaven.
Almost everyone.
Rap down.
But
I love that song.
I started doing comedy there because I couldn't get out of town, and I was on the 10-year bachelor plan. I only got through a degree, and I got through 8 years. I graduated magna cum laude,
Yes.
and
God, I love those things.
I minored in passing out, and I was really good at it.
Nice.
And I lived in a place called Sunnyside. Sunnyside is 6th Street in Austin.
Dude, you've had a great career.
magnified.
Oh yeah.
So I started doing comedy, and
No shit.
I
Wow.
I started a comedy show. It was called, and we called it. Oh gosh, I can't think of the name of it. It was a fun one.
Two tools and a third.
Something like that. But anyway, I had a couple guys. I had one guy come in. He called himself Benny Loose.
Wow.
Lenny Bruce, and he would do this.
Nice.
Benny Loose.
And now, this is 1981. Understand?
Nice.
At 1982, and this guy, he would go on and do this bastardization of the Lord's Prayer, and people in the audience would try to beat him up. It was so great. And then this other guy would come on, and he sang at the Honey in the Rock, which is a big thing in West Virginia. They have one of those outdoor festivals, and they sing about the history of it. but he was a great singer. But he would do a version of Freebird, but he would have the whole audience do the guitar solo. So everybody in the audience is going, it was so funny. But
That sounds awesome.
So-
I could totally get that.
but I did.
And that audience participation.
So
That's perfect.
But I did. So I started doing the comedy there, and that was a lot of fun. But now I forget where I was going with that.
Damn it, because we were talking about something specific.
We started about Saturday Night Live.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I started my show for a long time. Spirit, do you know Spirit? Who got
Spirit in the Sky. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Spirit is the band.
Yeah,
who,
the band.
tried to sue us, Led Zeppelin, because they took "Stairway to Heaven" was the song called Taurus. No, not Taurus. That's ELP. Something like that. It begins with T. I'll think of it in a second. But anyway,
Chinakaka?
but they had this album called Spirit of 76. And one of the things they did this jazz version of our national anthem. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Oh, say, can you see?
Yeah.
That's the way I started my show.
I love it.
And then Andy Kaufman came on with that weird guy and
No kidding.
I went, I can't do that anymore. It
Wow.
was Star Spangled Banner, but
Yeah.
he had that alternate identity. It was always Eddie. Oh shoot!
Wow.
My name's going. See, this is what pot does for
I
you.
don't
You
remember.
can't remember anything.
Yes.
So, but I just love
That's what I love about it.
that. Was a great way to start a show because what a powerful thing. It was so different.
Did you want a beer, sir?
Would get into it. So
Would you give him a beer, sir?
anyway, just reminiscing.
Well, that's
I
pretty
love
cool.
old
I want to
stuff.
ask Dave a
That's an
question.
awesome story.
Well, I'll tell you, we had a lot. Remember Tiny Mac?
That's back on.
Remember Tiny Mac? Remember Tiny Mac?
I remember Tiny Mac. I
We
remember
used
Tiny
to
Mac.
do shows on the put shows on the local channel 20, the local I don't know what they called it,
Public access.
public access, and we were doing a food thing that night. We were doing a food thing for the food bank, and Tiny Mac was one of the presenters and stuff. And I said, Tiny, we're collecting a lot of food. Do you have any macaroni in your pockets? You got any cans in there or something like? Yeah. I got some spam over here. Can you put it back? It's for the poor fruit, okay? he was Tiny Mac was so cool. He used to do.
I remember him.
He used to do
He
a
was
bit
great.
and in L.A. in Las Vegas, and one time he shut everything. Everyone stopped to watch him, and the guys got all pissed. All the big guys said, "Hey, don't be so funny. No, don't do that bit no more. Okay, we want these people to gamble. We don't want them to stop." They all stopped to watch him because he did that one bit about the soap.
Oh yeah.
He said, "How am I supposed to wash this body with this soap?" A little bar of soap. It was so funny.
Great for the Q plus community.
Oh.
I love Tiny.
The Q plus. I remember L.A.
Yeah.
L.A. These are old comics.
Laugh when I do.
Laugh when I do. One of the best stories L.A. ever told us was he used to be a wrestler, and one time he was supposed to lose this fight. He had a mask on, and he beats the guy. He got pissed at the guy, and he beat him. So he goes back to his dressing room, and all the fans they're charging to his room, and they're beating on his door. So he goes out the window in the back, goes back around with everybody, starts beating on the door. Yeah, get that son of a bitch out there. He did. He said they couldn't find. Where's he at? We don't know. And it was Tiny.
I got a
I
word.
was,
I got a word.
What's your word?
I remember one time I met this girl. She was really hot, and she was in this red sports car, and I was at a convenience store. She started talking to me, started coming on to me, and this is back when we used to have Neosa, and
Yeah.
and so we started hitting it off. So we made a date, and I got a number, and then this is very traumatizing.
What? What?
So I finally got to meet her, and because she was sitting in a car. Remember, she was in a beautiful red sports. It was like a Corvette or something. She was beautiful. And then when I saw her in person, she not only did not have a butt, her butt was concave.
How old was she?
I was like, instead of traumatized, bro, I was acetized.
Acetized.
That's my word, acetized.
That's your new word, acetized.
When you think she has a good butt and you go, oh my God, no, it's not.
There's no butt there.
And so, but no, it was really
It
like
was acetized.
she was actually kind of deformed. It was really weird, man.
It was acetized. So she was.
And I tried
she
my
had-
best to give her a
So
good
she
time.
had concave buttocks.
Her butt was not just flat; it went in
Yeah, concave.
concave. It was
So
weird.
she wasn't cheeky. She was cheekless.
She
Oh,
was
cheekless.
like,
There
yeah.
you go. She was cheekless.
It was just traumatizing.
I used
And
to
I did
love
my
those.
best to be nice to her, and I never saw her again after that.
So you never grabbed her ass? Or you couldn't find
Oh
her?
my god! If I did, I would have like my hands would have just like I just went
And you call that what?
acetized.
Okay, we like to read a story here from outer space.
They call that canyon butt, don't
And
they?
we got one more-
Canyon butt. I like
we
that's
got
even
a couple more
better.
segments here. This is the regiment that vanished. A cloud-shaped UFO abducts a British unit at Gallipoli. Remember the movie
Gallipoli.
Close
Gallipoli,
Encounters. This is
yeah.
called Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It happened in Gallipoli, Turkey, in August. of
Gallipoli.
Gallipoli.
Gallipoli. Okay, and one of the most famous and ill-starred actions of World War II. The French, the British, and the Australian, and usually the troops, first down at Gallipoli.
What a dick.
Okay, I don't remember this, but I'm just gonna.
No, I know about that story. That's actually a real story. That's
According
a real thing,
to
yeah.
3 witnesses serving with the New Zealand Army, 28th of August 1950 was clear and bright before a group of clouds that oddly did not move despite a breeze of about 4 to 5 miles an hour. One cloud, an absolutely dense, solid-looking structure.
I wish you would just read it.
I am reading it. Seemed to be resting on the ground. Keep on, I like that.
I
Keep
liked it.
going.
Doug. You do it.
Across the creek on Hill 17 on Sylvia Plain, a battle was raging between Turkish and British troops for possession of the hill. The New Zealand unit whose post was on okay. Well, apparently the whole group left, man. They just got zapped up by a big old
Is it what it sounded like?
It was the Bermuda Shorts Triangle.
Just pretty short.
That's what they sound like when they're going in the sky.
Ah, caw-caw, caw-caw. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the portion of our show called Ask an Alien.
Ask an alien. Ask a spacey alien.
I don't have any glasses.
He's going to give you answers you don't want to know. Just like Johnny Angel.
We'll give him these glasses. How's that?
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh.
They look okay?
He's getting a little old, huh?
He's getting older.
I think he needs a mask.
He has,
He needs a mask.
he has no arms, but his fingers are all over
Oh, there
those
we go, there we
glasses.
That's kind of
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Ask an alien. Do you have a question for the alien?
Ask
sir?
an alien. Ask a spacey alien.
Alien. Why is the sky blue?
Why is the sky blue? That's a screwed up question.
The sky hasn't been happy for years. I know that.
Yeah, pretty sad sky.
I'm in blue because of you.
Blue, blue sky,
And I never saw
you.
you because I'm in love at once. The sky is blue because, sir, we look at the sky. It's actually white. But because of our eyes, and we are humans, but we are aliens, we don't see blue. We see off-white pink is what we see. And it's a very nice pink because that reminds us of the women. You know, you've heard that term, I love pink. We love pink too.
Thank you, Fuchsia.
Wow, that was so like
Sir,
that was such a non-answer.
I know. Do you have a question?
I could actually technically tell you why it's blue. By the way,
Why is it blue? Why is it blue?
sky is blue simply because of the way the sun reflects off of dust particles in the sky, and the only thing that's left, and things that are color blue, it's everything but the color blue. That's the reflection we get back. That's the physics. Every color you see is actually, the object is actually not that color. It's a reflection of it coming out of that color. So blue skies is because of dust particles and things in the sky that reflect off the sun. It gives it, it's in the blue spectrum. That's all it is.
Next,
Wait a minute.
What?
Judges.
judges.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yay! I got it. From Bill Nye. Thanks, bro.
Wait, he didn't form it.
I love science too, though. I love science. I love science. I
I
do.
gotta
I
He
see.
do.
put it in
I
the
do.
form of a
I was gonna
question.
see.
He did not form it as a question.
You know, it's really funny. I actually put on Facebook today, watch the show, and I almost put, "You're not going to learn anything." Good thing. Good thing I didn't put
Okay,
that. Good
okay,
thing I
let
didn't
me-
put that.
We've learned new words. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let me, do you have a
Folks-
question for the alien?
Go ahead and put it in for your GED evaluation or anything else. you
Just
have
put
to
it. Just
do.
make it.
Put
Just make it
down
an
there.
essay. You'll
You
pass.
said you've done it.
We're done. You have a question for the alien, sir?
I've always heard that aliens are little green men. Are
Yeah.
they really green? And are they all really men?
Damn good question.
First thing I want to tell you is that we're not little. Okay, you might have thought we were little just because we are minute little bodies, but we have big wangers. Okay,
I gotta go pee.
to fly all over this world, to fly all over the world, we got to have wangers. And if we didn't have big wangers, we wouldn't be able to do the things we do. So, do you have another question for the aliens, sir?
What color are aliens?
Aliens, depending on the time of the year, most of the time we are a light gray simply because we don't like a lot of sun. We're never in the sun. We're always in the dark. Always in the dark. Sir?
What planet of all that you've visited, you've probably been around a lot. You obviously look well traveled. I mean, look at you. You got space lag out the wazoo. Where have you had the best sex ever?
Well, I want to say Earth because Earth girls are easy. When the Anunnaki came out here 5,000 years ago, they saw these beautiful women and they say, hey, I think we can get on here, man. We can get it on here. Because you have to understand, women were designed by the Anunnaki. We're the first ones that could have said, okay, we're going to have to put 2 breasts right there. Not any higher, not any lower, just right there. And then we're going to have the other part down here and this other part over here. So, and then they're going to have hands and arms. So we really designed them because of the Anunnaki.
Wow. Amazing. Thank you for that. I mean, talk about, once again, learning something else. You brought up Julie Brown, one of the great musical comedians of all time. You can hear Earth Girls Are Easier and also the great song, Everybody Run, The Prom Queen's Got a Gun. Julie Brown, look it up. It's a great album.
Steve, you got a question for the alien?
Oh yes, I got a question for the aliens.
That was great. What's the question?
Is it true
Yes, it is.
that you all are born in the puberty stage?
You keep messing with this puberty for the last 3 weeks. Why do you keep messing with my puberty? What is it? Can't you see my pubes? Yes, I got them. I got them when I was 6 years old. Give me a break.
No, actually, that's
He's
why.
Talking about your pimples.
Pimple,
That's-
pubes. It doesn't matter. They're
No.
both in the same area.
No, the peoples.
Oh, the peoples.
The reason I ask is because I
No.
never saw your pubes, man. So.
Okay, listen. Let me tell you. It took me a long time to have my first period.
Wow.
I needed it to do it just to get past the pube area.
Oh, I get it.
You understand?
Because so you guys are asexual.
Sexual.
No, asexual.
Now, understand, sir. Ask me, when do we have babies?
Well, I'm wondering, I mean, how do you age? I mean, you're bringing this up, and when are you ready to have babies and do that kind of thing? Because, they just came out with a new category for dogs. Dogs used to be 7 years for each year. And
Oh, what did they come
Right.
up with now?
the first year is 31 years. Seriously.
Wow.
31 years, and then it goes down. It goes down very quickly.
Sounds like a first year-
So by the time they're about 8, they're the same age I am, which is
Ah, so it goes down. I like it.
102. But no,
It's kinda like the first year-
60s. So it slows down. But how do you age? How quickly can you have
Yeah,
a
good
child?
question.
I mean, that's the thing. Are you 31 at 10 months?
Well, we don't age because we're in space all the time. We have no recollection of time, no recognition of time, and we don't discuss time with anybody because if you do, we'll kick your ass because every one of us are 39 centuries old.
So you're saying you're only 3-dimensional creatures?
3-dimensional creature. No, we're 6-dimensionals.
Ooh, what's the other 3?
Well, you got to find out.
Wow. That means you have an innie and an outie.
I have them both. And,
There's your word for next week.
there's my word. Inniati.
Innie outie.
Well, go screw yourself.
That's a 3.
Oh,
That's a 5-dimensional belly button, an innie outie.
It's very possible.
And you can screw yourself in that dimension, by the way.
Well,
Which is awesome.
As long as you use one of those new space oddity dildos, it glows and
Damn.
flows and talks to you at the same time.
Oh.
Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for talking for Ask an Alien.
Yeah, ask an alien.
Once again,
ask a
Alien
spacey alien.
is here.
He might give you answers you don't want to know.
This week's alien gets a free trip to Mars and also a free 1 year supply of rocket fuel.
Yes, rocket fuel.
Ooh, rocket fuel.
But they came from Mars, so that's not.
Can I inject that?
Disinfectant.
A year supply
So,
of rocket fuel.
We
That's
have
great.
enjoyed your
That's
presence
awesome.
here tonight. Mr. Louis, I don't know. Has Louis said anything all night?
Yeah, everything he says is funny.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure. Because, I
yeah,
see.
that's not spurting out stuff that's foolish.
What do you say? What do you say?
Somebody saying foolish things.
Saying a foolish thing?
I'll-
Hey,
I'll call
all right,
you.
hey,
Not
wait,
that
wait.
I ever do
You know,
that.
one thing you haven't talked about. What about your class? You still doing the classes?
I'm still employed.
Okay, so tell us about your classes.
I have no class.
Don't you have comedy classes?
Yeah, but I have no class either.
Mhm.
That's why
Okay.
I'm stuck with y'all.
You know,
Yeah.
That's another story.
It's a damn good point.
I mean,
We're doing the
are you
classes.
still doing the classes
We're still doing the classes.
online?
No, at the school, you have to wear your mask, and you get a regular class just like normal. Comic teaches it.
When
stuff
do
like
you do? Well, tell us some information, man.
that. You can call on Mondays and get a schedule.
This is not the comedy class. This is a driving class.
Oh, a driving class.
Yeah, we haven't done the comedy class.
Driving
in a while.
class with the comedy.
Yeah,
Yes,
It's comics teaching driving class.
correct.
yeah.
Did I say driving class?
I think you did.
Drivity.
Okay.
Ooh, another
Driving.
good word.
Drive-
Okay. I'm telling you right now, that's gonna be my next week's word.
Driving word. Driving.
Drivity.
So what's the name of the company or what's the group? What do you do? When do you do show? I mean, when do you do the comedy driving defensive cooking show?
Dude, awesome.
He does it all.
I can make a bondigas too.
We're going to show you how to cook something on the carburetor.
Yes.
Put that fish in there; it'll come out nice and flaky.
So we'll save up the new Braunfels and you got a meal.
So when you get pulled over, just go smell the gravy.
Smell the gravy. Ooh. Yes. Smell the gravy, and I got sausage
Smell
too.
the gravy.
Louis does a great class. It's very fun. It's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. What
I'm sure.
Well,
it
tell
is.
us about the
I
class,
bet it
Louis.
is.
I'm giving you the opportunity right now. Tell us about the class. Good.
Well,
And put your hand out of your mouth.
just a habit. Just a habit.
Okay, okay.
Just a habit.
God,
I
mother.
used to smoke. I used to smoke, and now I
Yeah.
got the cigarette.
Now
in
he-
my mouth.
now he-
Fascinating. No
Now he
kidding.
gets the weenie. He goes like that.
That's
Well, I can eat
crazy
that.
though, but you just
But-
do that. That's interesting.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyway, it's a fun class because you've got an audience. There's sober audience, and you can always try out new stuff on them, and they're really laughing. They're not drunk. Most of them aren't drunk.
Nice. That's a good point.
We have
That's
breaks.
a good point.
We have breaks. They might get drunk during the break. I have no control over that.
And there are
I
quite.
know I'm drunk over the break, but that's another story.
Scared. Louis has scared me all night because his eyes have been wide open all night. They're like this,
And he doesn't blink.
and he doesn't blink. And before Louis is always like this,
Oh, that was the old Louis.
but now Louis is like this.
That was the old Louis.
His eyes are wide. His eyes are wide open like this.
That was,
He used to be like this.
Awesome.
Hey, how you doing, man? And that was like,
That was Louis. That was 3 Louis ago.
That was Louis the
That was
13th.
Louis.
That was Louis the 13th.
so keep going. I'm sorry.
I'm actually taking. I've got.
Devinol?
Huh?
You taking Devinol?
No, I'm taking a request for classes.
Oh,
You
okay.
can ask
Okay,
for
go
it.
ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I have no idea, but I
Ask
took-
for me when you go to the class.
Oh,
So
I
what-
tell that to
what-
girls. Mention my name
Do
again.
you have a phone number for your class?
432 laugh.
Ooh, Coolio.
432 laugh.
432 laugh.
And we're the funny ones. Everybody else is not.
That's
funny.
funny.
210-432 laugh.
I
That's
can't believe you
LA.
guys are the originals in San Antonio
FBR.
doing comedy
How long you
drivers.
been- how long you
I'm
been doing-
impressed by
How long
that.
you guys been doing this?
This is one of the
comedy class?
best ideas of all time.
How long you been doing this class, Louis?
It's really cool.
I've been
man.
doing it for about 3 years.
Wow.
No, but you've been doing it longer.
Oh, this time around. That
Yeah.
was the other Louis that did it. Before.
Well, I know, but you
There's
you've
other
been
Louis,
involved.
man.
You've been involved for like 10, 15 years with
I've,
this,
I've
right?
been doing it just right after Dave and them did it. I was the second wave. of
Yeah, he was right after it.
But don't talk about the other Louis.
Long time.
Wow.
Louis 2.0.
Louis
Louis
2.0.
Louis
2.0.
2.0.
2.0.
Wow, man.
So
Oh,
I
that's
have a
funny.
blast.
Beta Louis.
People get along with us and everything.
Oh man, I remember I took a it wasn't a comedy defensive class. I just had to take a class one time. Can you turn it on? And and this guy, we had to go have lunch, and this guy went to go have lunch with him, and he was very, very. He says, he wanted to have lunch with me, and we started having lunch and with other people and stuff. And he said, and he was talking shit, all kinds of stuff. I said, "Oh man, you're gonna make a left turn, and this truck is gonna run your ass over, man." Because I just wouldn't buy his crap, man. He was like, "Shut
What
up."
was he? What was he? What were you guys meeting for? What was he?
we were
comedian?
we were in a defensive class, and,
Oh.
and he was being real a-hole. He said, "Oh, you're gonna get run over by a big old semi." I said,
Oh, and he was one of the students.
no, yeah, it was one of the students. I said, "Man,
Wow.
shut up, man."
That's when you go lighten up, Francis.
Well, he was really into Jesus. And well, you're gonna have Jesus. Yeah, he's gonna be right there next to me when I'm driving. Okay,
Get the
so
little statue.
shut up. Oh my God.
That's why you gotta get the little statue.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did have
with the bobblehead.
with the bobblehead. I had like this,
Well, my favorite class.
Jesus
ever,
loves you.
Yeah.
Jesus
I
loves you.
used to do it down at the corner right there at the turn at 410 and I-10 at
Uh-huh.
that
Yeah.
hotel sits
Yeah.
right there. It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
couple
yeah.
different hotels.
Yeah,
Quality and stuff.
by the
But-
softball place.
Yeah, but we did class there for I did class there for a year and a half or so.
Yeah.
And I pulled out of my driveway, and then we did it behind it. We went to the next little hotel behind it.
Yeah.
And I was driving over there one morning, and area of town, and as I was going down Prue Road and heading over to I-10,
Prue Road.
this kid in his truck, and he couldn't figure out where he was going, and everything was going on. He got in front of me in a light and cut over, no turn signals, and finally I was like, "Jeez, it's always one more thing." That's the story of my life.
If it's not something, it's another.
It's one more thing. I call my wife. She goes, "Are you almost done with work?" I've got only one more things. And so I get to the job, and I'm getting my stuff out, my TV and all my equipment. And who pulls in next to me? That truck. And where's he going? Oh yeah, he's going to the defensive driving class.
Damn! Damn!
Ladies and gentlemen,
What
I
happened?
student right here.
I said nothing until we actually truly, because we had to do registration.
At that point, he didn't know you're the teacher, right?
No, he had no idea I was. I knew that damn truck. That was definitely this kid.
Oh my
And
God!
so I got there and I said, "I want to tell you, thank you all for being here. The usual, yada yada. Try to tell a couple jokes and make fun of the situation." I said, and I want to thank. I have one of the best possible students I've ever had in my class here today. And I looked at him, I said, "You need so much help on the road."
How did he react to that?
It was a 6-hour course at that point. Let's just say he wanted to go to lunch very quickly.
No shots.
I don't know who you're talking about.
That's great. That's like
It was a young man.
that's like the quintessential story
And
you
that
hear.
was still like 20 years ago.
It's like when you hear in Hollywood the
Golly.
story about there's a big movie audition and a lot of actors are going to this audition and then there's this guy out in the parking lot acting like a bum and everybody treats him like shit and he ends up being the producer. Goes, "I'm calling your agent. I'm calling your agent. It's the same idea, It's like, yeah, treat everybody the right way, man.
The classic joke. Oh, we got Coppola to direct it.
Yeah.
Francis Ford, no, Bob Coppola.
Bob Coppola.
And then it goes.
We like to call him
and-
Robert.
And they keep saying all these words, and they say, and who's starring it? Whoever, Johnny Depp. I mean Depp. And they go, "Johnny, yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, sure. He'll be
That's the
there.
way it works. I went to so many parties in Hollywood. It was just like that. I swear to God, it really was. I went to a party one time. You heard about Harvey Weinstein. I went to a party in the Hollywood Hills. It was
Alien.
a guy named Bob Weinstein, and I don't know what his brother was, but I don't know if Harvey Weinstein has a brother named Bob, then it was Harvey. But they were two producers, and nobody knew who the hell I was. So I just got to go to this party. And I go there and and their balconies overlooking all of Hollywood. It's one of those kind of houses. And he looks at me, and he looks at me and goes, "Oh, Mr. Steve," because somehow he knew my name. He goes, "So how do you think we can get Tom Cruise in one of our films?" And I looked at him, I go, "I don't know, maybe a good script." And that was it. And after a while, they realized, okay, we can't fuck with
Okay,
this.
we don't want to
We can't fuck with this guy.
He's too intelligent.
And then there was a naked girl playing piano
wow.
at this party. Swear to
She had long
God.
hair.
She looked
I
like,
had a party.
and Elkie Summer was there. I met Elkie Summer.
Now
at
get
the-
out of here.
I swear to God, I met Elkie
She must have
Summer.
been 65.
She was
or
really
70.
old, but she looked she was actually still attractive at that time.
I would have gone out
One of
with her
those
and knew-
women, she aged beautifully.
Yeah, she aged beautifully. Elkie Summer. That's right.
Raquel Welch.
Raquel Welch.
Welch.
Oh, I
Oh.
saw Raquel Welch in the movie the other day.
Isabella Rossellini.
With,
100
it was called
100
Bedazzled. It was an English movie, and she was
Bedazzled.
wearing
That's a good movie.
she was
actually.
wearing a white Seguin bikini with
Seguin?
long strings on the crotch area, and it was like, oh my God! And she was at one seat. She was sitting down on the floor with her legs wide open. You're going,
Who says who?
this is Raquel Welch.
Damn yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know that scene.
But
I
I mean,
know,
it was covered,
I
but it
know
was
that
like
picture. Oh yeah.
bedazzled.
Unlike
Was
Bo
it-
Derek, who showed everything.
Bedazzled, was that Peter Cook?
Yeah,
and
Peter Cook
Dudley Moore.
and Dudley Moore. Yeah,
When
Yeah.
they were
yeah.
actually a comedy team.
Yes, yeah.
Cook and they were brilliant.
That was
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
a fun
and
movie. I
the
remember that.
beginning of the
Yeah.
movie
Yeah,
was
and she was in
Peter
it.
Cook was the devil and
Yeah.
ripping pages
Yeah.
out of books.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's a great movie.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Bedazzled.
Oh my God.
You're learning
Hey,
shit
and-
all over the place.
And speaking of movie stars, we lost Olivia de Havilland. Isn't that
Olivia de
crazy?
Havilland,
And Regis Philbin.
Who else?
Somebody else died.
John
Olivia?
Travolta's wife died.
Oh yeah, Kelly Preston.
They're always going through.
How sad.
That's because
Olivia
they,
de
She was so beautiful, dude.
Olivia
She was
de
only
Havilland.
she was only
she
50
was 103 years old, man.
Olivia de
Olivia de
Havilland.
Havilland,
I would have
104.
gone
She was
out with it at
104.
100.
104.
104.
I would have gone out with it at 100. No
Didn't
problem.
she own the oil company?
No,
No,
Which
that's
one?
no, that's
De Havilland.
that's
Havilland.
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 Oh.
Olivia de Havilland.
Making up words.
Well, ladies and
Olivia
gentlemen,
de Havilland.
ladies and gentlemen, we have
That's
been
why I don't
we have
say
had
much.
a great night
My
tonight.
God, I'm so glad you guys
you've
are
been
here
listening
tonight.
to Pub Source Radio right here at Southtown 101. We are on YouTube and we are on live on Facebook. And we've enjoyed tonight.
It's
We've had our
great.
great guests. We'll probably have you on here again because you guys are funny.
It was great having you guys because that means
You-
I didn't have to be with Eddie. I didn't have to be as funny having you
No,
guys
he
there.
normally isn't.
Don't worry, you
And
won't.
I had a great time. I hope. We had
a great time.
I do have to say just one more thing is that
Yeah.
my wife thanks you for allowing me to come out and
Hell yeah.
get some of these yayas out because there's
at
no-
home, she gets
it's-
tired of the act.
But it's in you, bro. You
No.
gotta
He-
get get some shit
she
done,
gets
man.
tired of his act.
I'm still
you know?
teaching acting. I still do a lot of stuff.
She
I
still
understand.
teaches
You
acting.
you gotta keep doing crap. Rob. I get it.
comedy.
I get it.
Comedy is my autism, and
Yeah.
I mean that.
I
sincerely. I'm not making
believe
fun
you.
of
No, I
autism.
believe you. No, I believe
I
you.
do.
I
I
get
am
it.
on the spectrum, but I
Oh,
have,
yeah.
that's the way
Well,
I
we get to
think.
do a show a week
And I
here.
see that in you.
Yeah,
I
man.
fucking
Yeah.
get it, bro. It's badass.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I want to say thank you so
Louis.
much from Louis Montavo.
You look great, baby. Louis Matavo.
I want to say so much for Mr. Dave May.
Dave May.
Thank you.
And talk to the microphone over there. I want to say to Preston back there in the back,
Stone.
Mr. Stevito, Mr.
Yeah,
Andy Young.
Al Ian.
My name is Udaldo Ipanian for Pub Source Radio. We
Hola,
wanna thank
hola,
you all
hola.
tonight and for tonight, and listen to the music, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you,
okay?
Preston.
Good night.